Hello everyone, this is Amanda from Wayward and Whimsical Creations, and today I am going to show you how to create these really cool Byzantine Star earrings. Let's get into the materials you're going to need. You're going to need two 18 standard wire gauge or SWG 3/8 jump rings. You're going to need about 60 18 SWG 5/32 jump rings. You are going to require 10 18 SWG 9/64 jump rings, 10 19 SWG 9/64 jump rings, and 24 20 gauge 1/8 jump rings, along with 2 ear wires. To start this design, you're going to take your 18 gauge 5/32 and you're just going to create a little 2 and 2 chain, and you're going to do this 5 times. So you need 5 of these little units. Once those are made, we're going to take one of our 18 3/8 rings. We're going to open it and we are going to pop on those 5 units we just made. Like so. And then we're going to close this ring up. Now, taking one of our units, these top rings, we're going to fold back a la Byzantine. And then we are going to weave 2 of our 18 gauge 5/32 rings through the rings we just folded over. And you're going to do that all the way around your star. So, our next unit, fold those top rings back. And then we're picking up the rings we just folded over, weaving in between the rings that are sitting on top. And we're going to do this to all 5 units. That was unit 4. And then our last unit. And this design will work in stainless steel or anodized aluminum with all the exact same ring sizes. Okay, now that we have our units done, we need to start making the points of our star. So we're going to take one of our 18 gauge 9/64 rings. We're going to weave it through 2 of the rings on one unit, and connect it to 2 of the rings on the unit next to it, like so. And then we're going to do that all the way around the star. Picking up 2 rings in this unit and then weaving it through the 2 on the next unit. And then just keep working your way around the star until all your points are connected. And when you're done, your star should look like this. Now, as you can see, it's still a little floppy. So what I like to do to tighten it up is I'm going to take the 19 gauge 9/64ths and I'm going to go around and weave it behind the 18 gauge 9/64ths we just added. Sorry about that. Hit my tripod and sent my phone flying. Okay, so again, we're taking the 19 gauge 9/64ths and weaving them behind the 18 gauge 9/64ths we added in the previous step. I also forgot to mention that you are going to need 2 6mm beads. The ones I'm using are undrilled, so there's no hole, but it will work with a drill bead as well. And there you have it, our star is done. Now for the bead, all you're going to do is just pop it in the center and make sure it's kind of sitting tucked underneath these rings on top here. And then to secure it, you have to glue it into place. Unfortunately, this weave isn't tight enough to just hold the bead in place with tension. So you can either use E600 glue, or what I like to do is put a little dab of UV resin on the back and spread it around and then pop it under my UV lamp to cure it. And that will secure your bead. You can see here, there's just a little touch of UV resin in the back there. I like that it's clear and you can't see it through the front of the earring. And then to create the chain, you're going to use your 20 gauge 1/8 rings. You're going to use 12 for each earring. Make a little 2 and 2 chain and then attach it to your ear wires. And that is how you make these adorable little Byzantine stars. Happy weaving!